Let me tell you a story about two people in Mumbai, Rajesh and Vikram. Rajesh drives a BMW, lives in a 3 BHK in Bandra, wears branded clothes, and takes his family on international vacations twice a year. Everyone in the society thinks he is incredibly successful. On the other hand, Vikram drives a 10-year-old Swift, lives in a 2 BHK in Kandivali, buys clothes from local market, and hasn't been abroad in years. Now, most people think he is just getting by, but here's the shocking truth. Vikram has 2 crore of investments and zero debt. Rajesh has 15 lakh rupees in his saving account, but 1.5 crore in loans, the home loan, car loan, personal loans, etc. Who is actually wealthy? And why does this distinction matter more than anything else you will learn about money? This story reveals the most life changing lesson from Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money book. One that can completely transform how you think about success and happiness. There's a huge difference between being rich and being wealthy. And in India, we have got it completely backwards. Being rich is about how much you earn and spend, but being wealthy is about how much you keep and invest. Rajesh looks rich but is actually broke. Vikram looks middle class but is actually wealthy. And this confusion is destroying the financial lives of millions of Indians. In Indian society, we are obsessed with showing our success. It's in our DNA. From the elaborate weddings that bankrupt families to buying the biggest phone on EMI and to moving in an expensive area we can't actually afford to. Housel explains that wealth is invisible. Real wealth is the money that you don't spend. It is the car you didn't buy, the expensive apartment you didn't rent, the luxury vacation you skipped. But in India, invisible wealth gets you no respect. No auntie is going to praise you at a wedding for having 50 lakhs in mutual funds. But they'll definitely 100% notice your new iPhone. This creates a dangerous trap. We earn more, but we also spend more to show that we earn more. It's like running on a treadmill. Lots of moment, but you're not actually going anywhere. Let me give you the harsh reality. The average Indian software engineer earning 15 lakh rupees per year often has lesser actual wealth than a small shopkeeper earning 5 lakh rupees per year. Why? Because the engineer spends 14 lakh rupees trying to look like someone who earns 15 lakh rupees, while the shopkeeper saves and invests 2 lakh rupees every year. Housel puts it perfectly. Wealth is what you don't see. That BMW in your neighbor's driveway, it doesn't tell you if they are wealthy, it tells you they spent money on a BMW. Maybe they bought it with cash, or maybe it's on a 7-year loan. You have no idea. But we judge the financial success by what we can see and not by what actually matters. This lesson hits harder in India because of our social structure. We are constantly being judged by relatives, neighbors, colleagues. Beta, when are you going to buy a house? Your cousin just bought a new car. What about you? When are you going to buy? This social pressure forces us to make financial decisions. Decisions based on others' opinion, rather than our own financial health. Add to this our love for gold, property, and anything that shows wealth, and you have a recipe for financial disaster. The wealthy Indian families, the real ones, not the show offs, understand this difference. They live below their means, they invest consistently, and don't care about impressing the society and the aunties. They know that building wealth requires sacrifice, sacrifice that nobody sees, to buy freedom that everyone wants. Here's what the wealth actually gives you, and it's not what you think. Wealth doesn't give you the ability to buy an expensive stuff. Wealth gives you freedom. Freedom to say no to the job you hate. Freedom to take risks. Freedom to help your parents in their old age without checking your bank balance. Freedom to not worry about your children's education. Vikram from our story, he can quit his job tomorrow and survive for years. He can start his own business. He can handle any medical emergency. Now that's real wealth. On the other hand, Rajesh, he is trapped. One job loss, one medical emergency, and one economic downturn, and his entire lifestyle collapses. The next time you feel the urge to upgrade your lifestyle, ask yourself a question. Am I trying to be rich or wealthy? That expensive phone, that bigger house, that luxury car, are they making you wealthy or they are just making you look rich? Start measuring your success not by what you own, but what you owe. Not by what you spend, but by what you save. In a country where everyone is trying to look successful, the real winners are those who are quietly building actual wealth. Stop trying to impress people who don't even care about your financial well being. Your future self will thank you. Understanding this difference, be like Vikram, build wealth, not just the appearance of it.